Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this Small Steps Explainer series. In this video, we are going to talk about one very important thing related to banking sector, that is deposit insurance. This was recently there in the news and we will see what is deposit insurance, what is covered into that and what is its extent. Basically, deposit insurance is an insurance protection to depositors' money by receiving a premium. Suppose you go to a bank and you deposit some of your money. You can deposit in saving bank account, you can deposit in fixed deposit. Any mode of deposit which you have in your banks, they are provided some insurance so that if the bank fails, if the bank becomes a failure in the upcoming times, then you would be insured of some of the amount which you have saved in your banks. So at present, the government has set up one deposit insurance and credit guarantee corporation. It has been set up under RBI, and what it actually does, it levies a premium of 10 paise per 100 rupee of deposits. Okay, so suppose if you are depositing about 1000 rupee in a saving bank account in any bank, then the premium would be 1 rupees. Now that 1 rupees would be paid not by you but by the banks. This is not something which is paid by you, it is paid by the banks. And the banks would pay the premium to this deposit insurance and credit guarantee corporation. So what amount of sum would be insured? There would be an insurance of 5 lakh rupees. There would be an insurance of 5 lakh rupees. So suppose if you have deposited something around 1 lakh rupee in your saving bank account, and maybe in the upcoming time the bank is not performing well, so RBI put it under moratorium. It is not functioning well, it doesn't have the capacity to pay back, so and there are various fraud activities going on in the bank, then RBI puts it under moratorium. In that condition, you could be insured of about 1 lakh rupees because you have deposited 1 lakh. So yes, you will be getting it 1 lakh, and suppose there is an interest also, like suppose 1000 rupee is the interest which is there on 1 lakh. So you will get this amount of 1 lakh 1000 rupees from the bank within 90 days. Earlier, it used to take 7, 8 or 10 years. Until the bank is properly liquidated, you won't get your amount. But under the new norms, now you can get your amount within 90 days. So what are the different deposits which are covered under this deposit insurance? It covers all deposits such as saving account, fixed, current deposit, recurring deposit, all of them which are there in commercial banks functioning in India. All the deposits under these banks, they are safeguarded by this deposit insurance coverage. Also, state, central and primary cooperative banks, even in payment bank, if you have deposited some money, it would be again insured under this deposit insurance coverage. Okay, so all your deposits in the bank, they are covered through this deposit insurance coverage. But there are certain things which are not covered. What are they? Suppose there is a deposit of foreign government, deposit of central or state government, interbank deposits, or deposit of state land development bank with the state cooperative bank, okay, or any other specific amount which has been exempted by this deposit insurance corporation. Okay. In those cases, it won't be covered. So basically, what we are seeing, maximum of the things which are done by the common citizens, they are protected under this deposit insurance coverage. But the other deposits such as deposit of central bank, state bank, deposit of land development bank with the cooperative bank, these are not covered. Then what is the mechanism of coverage? How you get your money? Suppose a person has deposited something around 6 lakh rupees. So how much money he would be getting? In that case, you have to be very sure the maximum coverage is up to 5 lakh rupees only. So even in that case, you will get only the 5 lakh rupees. Now suppose a person who has deposited 4 lakh 95,000 in the bank, and a person who has deposited 10 lakh in the bank. Now in both cases, And suppose there is an interest of around 5,000 on this also, and insurance of like 10,000 on this. So this person who has deposited 4,95,000, he will get his total amount of 5 lakh rupees. But the person who has deposited 10 lakh, he would also be getting the 5 lakh rupees only. He won't be getting the 10 lakh rupees. Now suppose a person, he has different accounts in the same bank. Suppose he has a saving deposit, he has a fixed deposit, he has a current deposit. Now what would be the amount of coverage in that case? If he is holding these 3 types of account in the same bank, then again be very sure he would be getting total sum of 5 lakh rupees only, because all these accounts are owned by him. So the insurance coverage is for depositor, not for account. And so for that matter, he won't be getting different coverage for different type of accounts. But again, suppose he has opened a saving bank deposit in his own name, and he has opened another current account with partnership with any other member, family member, any other partner. He has opened 2 accounts. One is saving bank, which is in his own name, and another is like current account, which is in the name of a firm, or which is in partnership with another person, and each of them have 5 lakh rupees. So in that case, they would be getting 10 lakh rupees. The person would be getting 10 lakh rupees. But since we can see here that ownership of these accounts is different. One is personal ownership, one is combined ownership, joint ownership. In this case, he would be getting different money. He would be getting coverage for both of these accounts. Now suppose a person has accounts in 2 banks, and in both of the bank he is getting 5 lakh rupees. So what would be the amount of coverage he will get? In that scenario, he will get 10 lakh rupees, because each bank is insured, and for that matter all of his accounts would be insured. So if you have different bank accounts in different bank, if you have many bank accounts in different bank, you would be getting deposit insurance in all of those banks. Okay, so if a person has to like 20 lakh rupees and he has deposited in 4 banks, and all of them had been put under moratorium by RBI, in that case, yes, he would get that 20 lakh rupees. Otherwise, if we had the same, like in some of the amount as saving deposit, some as fixed deposit in the same bank, in that case he would be getting only up to 5 lakh rupees. So that is the major thing under this deposit insurance coverage. Thank you very much for this discussion.